Hello, hello, hello. This is Private Talk Podcast with Alexis, Texas, and we are back season 2, and we have the pleasure of having Miss Marie Luv on the couch. Hey. Hello. One of my favorite people on the planet, one of my great friends. I'm excited to have you on my podcast and not just like talk about the podcast, because I know that you listen to the podcast, which I appreciate and I love you for, because that's what real friends do.
That's what I was just about to say. I feel like
it's like
such a groupie
so
right now. Like
Private Talk, if you don't know my lovely friend, she's a retired porn star. I don't really know. Are you considered still retired to the fact that you still do your OnlyFans thing? Like, how does that even really happen? But
because
she's like a real life bitch. She does real life things. She has a real 9 to 5. You know, she's doing her thing. All these things. But
I feel y'all struggle.
The fun thing is that I'm excited. Not only is because she's one of my great friends. She's been in the industry and she's like made that transition to doing the real world life or whatever. But we haven't spoke to each other in a really long time. You're here in LA visiting family, so this is really like the first time we really talked. So you get the nitty gritty private talk. So I hope that you love it, because we're about to get some bomb ass shit. You better subscribe right now, because that's all we do here at Private Talk. So yes. So what have you been up to, my love? I feel like you've been gone for a while. We've been in a pandemic. The life's been like crazy. I talk to you here and there, but the last couple of times, you've curbed me, and I'm just gonna say, it's not really fun
each other
when it's a FaceTime call, and she doesn't answer me. She's on a whole other time schedule as me. Yeah, I'm feeling a little salty. But bitch, what have you been up to?
Well, like you said, I've been doing the whole 9 to 5 thing, and also been doing the OnlyFans thing as well. Or whatever. Just like right now, I'm at a point where I'm transitioning, like for real, retiring Marie Luv to the point where I'm not even doing OnlyFans no more.
Oh, is it because you're just over the BS, or is it because you just the 9 to 5 is just that great and you're like on another path, or like what's going on? Because it's hard to walk away. What I mean?
Really
and
is.
It's like a big transition. And it's not that it's anything wrong with it either. It's just one of the things, but it has to be like a big next step.
No, it really
You getting married, bitch? You pregnant?
God,
What's
no.
going on? What's going on?
None of the above. My child is right here. Like,
Trigger, what up?
I don't know. I don't want to do that, but I feel like I had a bad breakup, and then ever since then, I kind of just shut down.
Shut down on the porn world, or shut down on what? In life, in general?
Guys and trust. In the porn world, I kind of shut down on it because I did a little semi-retirement in 2010 when I moved to Miami, because I was like, I'm going to focus on trying to build.
You had a man. You were out there.
Yeah,
you were living your life, but you were still doing the life.
The webcam, and I was trying to build my own production and voodoo boss shit like you be telling me to do. But the industry, it changed so much, and I'm so spoiled, and I'm so stuck in. I want shit to go like what I'm used.
But changed in what ways? Because again, Private Talk, they know, a little bit of the things, but that's again why we're here is what's changing.
One of the examples is, okay, so I did my thing and I directed my own movie or whatever. I shot a scene or whatnot. So then, like I said, 2010, I kind of stopped. 2015, I was like, let me go dabble back in, and I go to shoot a scene, and then I see it, and I see them, and this scene was a boy-girl scene. No, it was boy-girl anal. So I'm like, okay, I get paid for boy-girl anal. But months later, I see this shit released as a blowjob scene, a BG scene with no anal, and an anal scene. These motherfuckers just then
chopped it apart to make it as lucrative as they could as to giving you those things.
And only paid me for that one thing. So I was just like, what the fuck? This is not making no type of sense to me. I can't even do it. So it got to a point where my attitude, I was on set and I would see what they do. I'm like, shut it. No. I'm just sucking dick for move on to the next thing, because they'll have you sitting there sucking dick for 20 minutes, and that right there can be turned into a blowjob scene.
Yeah.
So the attitude came in, and then Spiegler dropped me for the dumbest reason, and me and him got into it. And Spiegler is all I knew coming into the industry. He's been my agent since I first came in. So when he dropped me, it crushed me, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back because this is bullshit. Because these bitches, other hoes that he represent, done way worse shit than me. Like take a shit at the fucking Fountain Blue, and he still represented them after that. You know what I mean? And I was just late for a flight.
Do you feel that if you had another outlet, maybe that you would have probably still been active still today? Or do you think that that was just because it was like, you know, you felt, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, as we do get older and we're accustomed to certain things, it's like you do feel offended, but it's also like, you know, who do you take it out on? You know what I mean? At that point, it's like with him, he does have other girls as well. Maybe he doesn't think that whatever, but, you know, as us, is like you have to certain things. Is like if we had another outlet like yourself, would you still be currently doing things?
No, because, like, I needed, like, me, this mouth and this attitude, I need, like, that hub, that agent in between.
So you need someone who's going to be like the backbone, basically like, hey, I'm going to fight for you. We're going to do this or whatever. But Marie, we're doing da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, where I don't have to even talk to like, just tell me what's going on when I get there. Because, like I said.
So if you had that, you feel like you could have maybe possibly still be doing scenes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, when that connection broke right there, I just took it as a sign, like, maybe this is not what you should be doing right now.
Have you kind of reached out to him at any point after that since then? Or because, you know, it kind of seems like, you know, you have a relationship with him and, you know, he's something that's been around in the business for a long time. It's, you know, and sometimes people don't understand what they may be doing to us at that moment. But have you reached out to him since then?
No, because I'm stubborn and I'm a Scorpio.
The Scorpio thing. I love how people like rely on sign things. Myself, I'm like, I'm a Gemini. Like I do whatever. Like I get it because it's factual to the point of how you react to certain situations. But at the same time, too, myself is like one thing is like we, you know, as people and like you know that you know us being friends is one reason why I love you to death is that you're also not okay with me telling you my hard truth, vice versa. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know that there's not an intent for you to hurt my feelings intentionally. What you say may, but if we talk about it or whatever, I know that it's not in an ill way of that sense. And so because I know you, I feel like in that type of situation, because I know how when you do let down and you love certain people, you kind of also have to nourish those relationships as well, even if sometimes our ego comes into place and maybe people didn't know certain things or maybe they did. But sometimes also for ourselves, we have to let go to kind of move forward because harboring certain things like that isn't good for anybody. You know what I mean? So it's like, keep that in mind. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things, it's a mindful thing. And that's what you, about evolution and growing, because that was a long time ago that happened. And this is years forward of like how you are. And now I know that you're more active with your OnlyFans because I know you took a time away from doing anything kind of, you know, adult wise, but also why I kind of focused on you when I had you come and do the Team Texas things and the Exoticas. I was like, bitch, I was like, look, like you really like people. You don't understand. Like when you're not there, people ask about you. Like you've always been like, you've been in the industry before I was, you know what I mean? Like we've had conversations and I know that, you know, it's more intimate because we're girlfriends, but it's also too, it's like sometimes we internalize things that maybe may not be there when the fans are asking. It's like, they are there, you know, like you may not think that, but they are, you know what I mean? Like you're Marie Luv and you're a star in your own, you know, your own way, in your own lane and all those things. You have fans that are loyal, that want to know what you're doing currently and how you are and all these things. And, you know, and they evolve with us and the same with me, you know what I mean? And that's what's a great thing about having true fans and like having legacies in the industry and continue seeing those things of like what's great now with those outlets like OnlyFans and Fan Centros. It's like, it gives us a little bit more insight into our life.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So I feel like it's great that you're back on that and like really doing steady kind of stuff on there. So what are you doing on your OnlyFans now?
Okay.
And where can we find your OnlyFans? Tell Private Talk.
I guess OnlyFans #Marie Luv.
Don't be so quiet, bitch. Talk. Like I love how you act like you're so innocent.
I'm trying to
like, hi, my name is Marie Luv. Bitch, you took the biggest dicks. You've had a lot of fucking cum shots. You've pegged a man before in your life. Don't play with private talk. You act like you're so fucking innocent. Like, who are you? Just because I haven't seen you in probably 2 years almost, if not more. I feel like it's been almost 2 and maybe 3, honestly. Because it's been a while. Yeah, bitch. Don't be fronting. Don't be capping.
It's been a while.
Don't be capping. Pep up.
So here's T. My young little dude that gets me my weed or whatnot happened to mention that he recognized me. And
is this the guy that I saw currently on your like IG thing? But that, mind you, that I was like, how much of like, when do I call you and tell you like, bitch, what are you doing? Because mind you, the timestamp, I can't really like reenact or be there with you. And then if you're drunk, you're probably like, bitch, I'm on a live. Why are you interrupting me? But there's been some time. Yes, tell us about your weed. And didn't he have a girlfriend? And didn't you fuck him? And then didn't a lot of things happen?
No, we did not fuck. Private talk because
I love the finger. You hear? This is official. He couldn't get it up.
Well, because he was doing cocaine for motivation, and he was too young.
How do you do cocaine for motivation? Yeah, we're gonna do it all night long.
I just felt like he was not, because he's like 28 years old. So
that's not that young, bitch.
When I seen him, and I was just thinking like, okay, maybe because we're drinking tequila, the tequila's gonna overpower the coke. He's gonna
to do what? Make him a sexual monster?
Make his dick work?
Okay, first of all, bitch, how do you think those two things, cocaine and tequila, those are both depressants, and they're not gonna make your dick hard?
Like for me,
you don't have a dick, bitch.
Oh yeah, true.
You have a wet pussy who's horny. Like, but that's the problem that we come into thing is like when we're trying to drink whatever, there's certain guys that can keep going and drink or do drugs, the right appropriate ones, and those might, if you're trying to fuck or just chill. But then there's the ones that are either they don't do it a lot, and so they're trying to whatever, and then either impress you, and then they drank too much tequila and or did the other drugs. It's never gonna happen.
Because it can be either one that you're talking about or whatever. But me at that point, I just feel like it was maybe his routine. You know, because
so you were like, he fucks a lot.
Yeah.
He does this. He parties.
I'm like, tequila makes me ready to fuck and just like super turn, like extra. So I'm like, maybe he's trying to.
You hear that private talk? Tequila makes her panties come off if she's even wearing any. Right. This is the After Dark episode, okay? Private talk. Don't be shy, Marie Luv. Okay.
He's a rap. But if Tequila Marie wants all hoes filled, ass. Pussy,
all holes filled. I love that. That should be a T-shirt line for you.
All holes.
All holes. Okay. Filled.
So I try to let him do his coke, and while in the meantime while he doing that, I'm in the back doing some twerk videos for OnlyFans. So he like seeing like, oh, I'm about to fuck that.
Is like, that the like leg on top? You can turn around and show us. Like show us what you were doing. You gotta tight pants. I mean, what you? Yeah. What you got? Okay, you know, yeah, show that slim booty off, okay, girl. You be working hard for it, okay. She was like, hey, I'm doing OnlyFans. Just sit over here, and when you're ready for me, I'm gonna be okay. And he's like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna get that dick hard for you. And then when you went over there, it was limp.
It was limp. So I was,
and he was like, "This doesn't ever happen to me. This is the first time."
I was just, when I get onto tequila, I'm super even more aggressive than I normally am. So I just pushed him down on the bed. Shut up. So I just pushed him down on the bed. I shut up. I'm just gonna.
Did you push him? Did you push him face down or how?
On his back.
Because I know you can demasculine some, some men. Were you trying to strap him on, or were you like trying to be cute, like ha?
I was trying to be cute, but aggressive and
cute and aggressive. I like it.
I pushed him down and I grabbed his limp dick.
I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
It's not hard like this microphone. His dick was limp, so I just.
You choked yourself on a limp dick?
Yeah.
How did that work out for you?
Because I felt like it, because the limpness was a nice kind of size. I was like, damn, this might grow and be something nice. So I'm
it didn't.
And I haven't had sex in forever. So I was like trying to work with it. So I'm like,
I was trying to work with it. I love the sounds.
And I realized
ASMR here at Private Talk.
At that moment, ladies, if you're choking yourself with a limp dick, at that moment,
you're doing too much.
No. You should feel that they're growing in your throat now. And then you don't.
Did it grow?
No, it didn't. So then I got to the point, like Boss Lady said, I was doing too much.
Did you stick a finger in his ass?
No.
Maybe that would have done it.
Then he said he was a little fucked up because my homegirl was filming it and she was not.
Okay,
did
y'all
fuck
for real or not? This story sounds horrible, Marie.
It's horrible.
This sounds like a fucking tragedy.
It's horrible. I just
someone kind of tried to shoot up the club. He didn't shoot nothing up.
I told you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we about to do it for my OnlyFans. Like this was not like boom.
So he got stage fright.
Basic stage fright.
So have you talked to him since?
Yeah,
and he's like, let's do it again.
Yeah, but that was like already his second chance.
Oh, a second chance?
The first time wasn't on film or whatnot. So yeah, I'm like, my OnlyFans is like, come on, Marie, come on. Please,
so what's the longest? How long have you not have sex?
It's been 5 years.
Why have you waited?
I've had sex with ladies, but not dudes. It's been 5 years.
Why 5 years? Like, are you mad inside? I would be mad in 5 years. The longest I ever went was like 8 or 9 months, and I thought I was going crazy.
No, like I'm like mad inside, but then I'm so sexually aggressive. Like when I get around dudes,
do you just want to like peg a dude?
Not yet. I want him.
Have you ever pegged one?
Of course, and fisted.
Then why'd you say not yet?
Because I got to tone that part down. Because I'm like, I want to get
because you're not like
and pegged.
You can't. Well, maybe you can peg your partner. I don't know. I don't think I want to peg my partner, but like peg your way to your partner.
But I wouldn't want to peg my partner. Wait, no, pegging is just like a couple of fingers, right?
I don't know really what determines pegging.
Mind,
isn't that fucking in the ass? Like I would assume I
think that's no, but I wouldn't mind a little like
two old porn stars having a conversation.
A thumb in the booty, because all these other extra words I just forgot. I'm like, no, I wouldn't mind sticking a thumb in my man's butthole and sucking his dick at the same time, like. Just because I get fucked in the ass and that fucking nut that I get is just like
but you love being fucked in your ass.
But like, they say men, it feels like even more better. So I'm trying to like give him that.
But
dudes
men
like, get your finger away from my booty.
But men are not like as willing to. But not only that, but they're not as willing to just give up the ass. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not. They're afraid.
And I'm not even trying to strap it. I just want to stick like a finger and suck your dick. And then another thing too that's been scaring dudes is my love for vibrators. Dudes are intimidated by vibrators. They feel
when you do your OnlyFans.
Just no, or when I'm trying to fuck in general.
Like in general. Like, but you said you haven't fucked for 5 years. So who are you? But who are you vibrating for?
I'm saying like if it got to that point like almost, and I'm like, oh, I want to use my vibrator. It's like, oh, I'm not enough for you. So then it turns into we about to fuck into a whole argument.
So you're not fucking, but you're doing other things.
Yeah.
So how do you like have the willpower to stop? Because me, I don't know if I would be able, if I started something, how do you not finish? Because you're a sexual person as well, but you also have self-control, obviously, because you haven't had sex for 5 years, but you're dabbling, whatever. Like, how does that happen? How does that come into play?
Because it's like, I'm so like stuck on it. I don't even, if it's going to be, if I have this feeling that comes over me in a moment that this situation, this sex is about to be trash and a waste of my time, I think like, okay, it's been 4 years. This shit ain't worth it. Or it's been 2 years and this shit ain't worth it. And that's just how it's been going. Like, no, my pussy don't deserve this situation right now because it's been so long. And now at this point, 5
pussy
years. How this pussy talk
pussy
is
doesn't
really
want to
antisocial. It's really antisocial, So
talk to me about your obsession with Trey Songz.
Trigger.
You named your child over there, Trigger. And where did it start from? Like what is going on? You need some more. I need some tequila because I don't even have a drink but water, and that's not appropriate.
I was feeling some type of way, but I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Well, I was drinking prior to, but I would like a shot. But let's keep talking about this. So where did this obsession start from? You just heard a song, you started playing with your pussy, you like saw him twinkle your eye. Like what happened? Why is this obsession real? You named your whole dog and your dog is like your child. You know what I mean? So to me that means
exactly I'm saying that where he's like looking at me like
Trigger, close your ears.
This bitch.
Trigger, your mama's about to tell you how you were born.
Child.
Your mama's about to tell you. What's your obsession?
I don't know. Like he's just
tell me your obsession.
He just seemed like so smooth.
Bitch, you better not. Yeah, I'm the one pushing these buttons. You know, she really asked me that. She was like, "Oh my god, you really press those buttons?" Yes, bitch. Nah, it's me. Wait.
You disloyal fool ass bitch made punk.
Haven't used that one in a while. Yeah. Tell me about your obsession, bitch.
With Trey Songz came. It started with the I think I invented sex because again,
you think he was singing to you?
Basically, because Marie Luv.
Trey Songz, were you singing to Marie Luv in this song?
And
please comment below. Why are you so giddy right now? Like he's in the fucking room, bitch. You're acting like he's here. Like you're so blushing like he's your husband. Oh my God. Have you seen his dick ever? He has an OnlyFans. Are you subscribed?
No, I didn't. I was ratchet and my brother gave me the connect to the Tumblr.
The free one?
Basically.
So you have seen his dick?
Yeah.
Did you masturbate to it?
No, because I was disappointed at the bitches that he was fucking. Like,
but what were you disappointed with his dick?
No,
but you were disappointed with the bitches.
Yeah, you know how you look at a porn and you like this bitch is fake and she is doing the most. I mean, I know this is Trey Songz.
Did you comment and was like, "Can I show you what the real thing is?" I'm Marie Luv. You did.
All over.
Has he ever commented back to you?
We've spoken.
You have contact information? Are you DMing him?
He won't. He's not responding to my DMs.
He's not responding to me right now, but at one point he was.
Yeah, we was talking, and the last, because you know I'm on like Instagram account 5'6" or something. And you know when I took that,
just be getting deleted for doing scandalous shit when that do say.
And when I first took that break, that long break or whatever, when I didn't have an Instagram as myself, but I still had Trigger's Instagram, so
you were creeping.
Yeah, because I didn't have his phone number anymore. He wasn't responding on Twitter.
What's the last DM you texted?
I think I was sending him a picture showing him like how I'm bony, skinny no more. I have abs that I didn't.
Was that what he was requesting?
I don't know, but I noticed he had been fucking bitches. Oh damn, I sound like a stalker. So I slid in from Trigger's DMs, and he was like, "Wait, is this Marie?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Bitch." He didn't call me a bitch, but he said, "Did you name your dog after me?"
Did you tell him the truth?
Yeah, I was like, of course. I did.
So is that why he stopped responding to you?
That was the last time we talked.
That's the funniest story.
Right? He's like, she's poking holes in condoms. I'm like, no, bro, I'm on birth control.
Like I don't want your kids. I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
So you talk about you didn't have his number. You went in the DMs. Like, what do your DMs look like? You know what I mean? People know who you are. What's your DMs look like, girl? Is there people sliding through asking you for like a ride? What they asking?
Yeah, they're sliding. They're not as popping as they used to be because, like I said, I'm like on Instagram number 5, but There's like it's surprising.
They think you a fake at this point.
Yeah, and then too, like when they hear like that I'm trying to do, like I'm not fully active, they insult me and feel like I don't have no game, and I'm not still like a whole deep down, down there.
That you thug
down there. So, and I seen a guy at the hair shop when I was getting my hair did some months ago. I'm like, damn, he cute, or whatever. A barber, like. A regular dude, 'cause everybody say you don't fuck with regular dudes. I see just do regular. And at his station, he had his Instagram up there, so I followed him on Instagram, and I hit one of his posts with the eyes.
With your Marie Luv, like
the emoji eyes, just like boom, and he didn't respond in the comments on the picture. He slid in my DMs right there. I'm like, boom. All right, he's not trying to respond to me in public or whatever. But I'll still take it and see where this is going. So I'm trying to keep
But do most men really do? I feel like most men don't.
They don't.
They don't want everything to be public because they, like, you know, perception.
But, yeah. So I was just like, okay. And I made sure that I was like, but I'm going to keep it, like, classy because I'm not trying to, like, jump and fuck. Or whatever, or just I'm trying to do like the real world shit.
I'm trying to date you, see you could be my boyfriend,
or
like
whatever,
where it goes. Like I'm not always Marie Luv, but I could give you Marie Luv. Like give me a chance and I can pop it. But I'm a lady too.
Exactly. So he says what those ice means. I'm like, you know, I guess you're handsome. I'm just trying to get to know you. He's like, okay, I'm trying to see what it do, and I'm just like. What
that's already to me a fuckboy conversation.
It do.
That means like pop something for me, mommy.
And I got those vibes too, but I was just like, okay, I mean, I'm not going to do that because sorry, you know what I mean. We're used to fuck boys and being thirsty. I'm trying to give this motherfucker a chance. He from the South. I love a country dude. So I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm trying to see what it do in those videos.
You can pay $9.99 on OnlyFans for Marie Luv.
You know, like fucking Pornhub is there for you, like, bruh.
Nah, they want that fresh shit for them. Look me in the eyes, like make it all about me.
At this point, I feel like I should send him a motherfucking estimate though, like. Okay, now you didn't even try to like take me out and buy me some of whatever that name tequila that Alexis got me because like I've been drinking that and Douce and I was like somebody's dick right now. You see what I'm saying? So if he would have did that,
you heard I treat my bitches right, okay? Marie Luv to suck my dick that I don't got tonight.
Give him that work. She got like a cabinet full of fucking vibrators upstairs, bitch. Like I'm like,
is that all it takes? But I'm single. What's my problem, man? I mean, I'm like, you know,
you mean.
You know what's crazy is like I heard this thing and it was talking about like. You know, we always think like, oh no, they're the douchebags. What if we're the douchebags?
We are.
Because like
Seriously.
there are certain things like, what if people don't want to put up with my shit? And I don't ever think about it because I think of it like, oh, but they're not doing this for me. But what are they thinking about me? The flip side. And most men don't articulate that and communicate it, so you never fucking know. So you're always in a what if situation. And then I become a Gemini and overthink every fucking thing. And here we are, I'm single. But yeah, like I think that, like I'm like, is that there has to be some truth to it because some people, again, I know I'm a tough alpha female, and it's maybe difficult to like be with me ultimately, but I feel like ultimately there has to be a man that is out there that can be just as alpha. Let me be alpha in my own thing, but you know when I need to be like reeled in, make me know like, hey, nah, that's not. I'm not worth the shit. Because I've had that before, but not in all the ways of where it like ticks, you know. Right, exactly. But you know what I mean. But it's like,
continue on.
Where's those men at? Private talk.
Yeah.
Private talk. Are you liking this
like,
episode?
Which camera I'm looking at? I don't know, but where are those men?
Where are those men?
Period.
So, I have a question for you. Like, I feel like every week, like a new like topic comes about, and like it's kind of crazy sometimes, but it's just like general conversation. So I was having a conversation, and apparently. I had a girlfriend that this man, he like sat on her face in the backseat of a car. Have you ever had a man sit on your face like froggy style, like sit on your face, so
I
so
call
he
that
can
a face rape.
a face
We
rape.
need to call Benson from SVU Law and Order because that was a face rape.
Because she was like, I didn't know what to do. She was like, but it just happened, so I did it because I was like there, so I couldn't not do it. Because how do you get out of that situation? Which I know you totally would stick your fucking tongue and lick the ass too if someone frogged you. But have you been frogged?
It happened
because you like
on a
freaky,
porn-
you like
it
freaky
happened
stuff.
on a porn set. I was doing something for Vivid where they were doing like their first like reality.
I like how you're getting really
where-
smiley, like yeah, little kid in the candy store. That asshole was in my face, and I'm about to tell you all about it, ladies and gentlemen.
Just like
Her nipples got hard. Those aren't just those aren't just nipple rings.
I'm sucking it. And then
I love how you're like so
this
shy
motherfucker
now about
just-
sucking dick. How you talk about it?
he just threw.
Oh yeah, the move like. There's a dick
Oh, it's
thrusting.
like
What position is that?
Because he was standing up, and I'm down on my knees.
And he
sucking
had
his
it.
dick,
Oh,
and
so
he,
you were the
like,
balls. Oh, so he wanted you to edge closer to his asshole.
Yes, and he like that's why I say I got face raped because it was just like. Eh.
But what would he have done if you like didn't stick your tongue out? Would he feel awkward?
You know, or if I would have stuck my thumb up there.
Have you ever stuck your thumb
Well,
out?
the
Thumb up
particular
there?
guy that this was, he wouldn't have minded, but no, not his.
What would have you ever stuck your finger in any man's asshole?
Oh yeah, I've stuck a fist. I've
A fist?
fisted.
Did that make your
It was-
pussy
Well,
wet?
it was like this. My hand was like
Well, yeah,
this,
you can't
but
like fully
it
fisting
was
doesn't
down
mean that you're like you gotta like
but
have.
it was to here. Yeah.
Did he orgasm?
It just wasn't. Yeah.
Did it like suck your hand in while it was happening? Did you think you were never getting it back?
No. Yeah. And then when it came out, it came in receipts.
Was there shit in it? It was a shitty situation. I hope he paid you well. He shit on your hand.
It did.
Did you take his soul out
It
from
was
him?
fucked up. It was like avian weekend, and this hand was like
shit.
smelling like shit. Like the whole.
Oh no!
I didn't have on protection, bitch. If you gonna stick your hand up somebody's ass,
You
wear
put it-
gloves.
Oh, I was like, what a condom? That's weird.
No, because your nails is probably gonna break. But yeah, so I'm like with a toothbrush that I had from fucking concierge bring me,
This
so I
bitch.
can scrape up under my nails. I'm like,
Have you ever fucked a fan?
the first time.
I love how you go back to this position. Like, yes, it's like pageant questions.
One of the first times that I was starting to try to do my own thing, and I booked my own booth at.
What does own thing mean? Like
LA
your like
Erotica.
for your website?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I promote my own website, so I got my own booth at Erotica. But at the same time, I was signing for Evil Angel too, so I had them paying me, and I had my own booth, so I was running back and forth. And this photographer fan, whatever. You know how we see the same, like, so we get to know them.
It's a community of people that come throughout. They're all the ones, and like you
we
start
like-
to develop, people.
Yeah, like no, some flirting and stuff, and it's like the end of a Saturday, or Sunday, and it was in LA at the convention center, and we ended up in the bathroom. And the handicap.
How do you
stall.
just end
Of
up in the
course,
fucking
I'm
bathroom,
classy.
bitch?
I'm gonna be in a handicap stall. 'Cause
Bitch, how is
I-
being in a handicap stall
Right.
classy? How the fuck is that even make us like those two things don't come in like how? Okay, continue.
The story's not even classy because then we in a handicap stall and his friend is like recording.
His friend is in the handicap stall
Of
too.
course, like, it's a group thing.
Is this
But-
before OnlyFans?
Yeah, this is before Twitter wasn't even out
You're
yet.
like, this is Motorola phone, bitch.
exactly.
This is a flip phone.
Yeah, Twitter
situation.
wasn't even on yet.
Wait,
Like,
what
he
were
was
those
literally
cameras that they're
recording
like,
on
hey,
the-
if you have this
a
camera, you
Canon
need
phone.
facial, you need a face mask and whatever. I'm like, yes, I do, bitch. Thank you for telling me.
So I'm in the handicap stall, like getting it on, and we fucking and
I'm in a handicap stall getting it on.
somebody came in there. Basically, somebody hated. Went and told security. Security came in there. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" in
They were like,
there?
Marie Luv, get out of there.
Come out of here. I can see y'all feet. Get off the toilet now. Fine. And so I like got escorted off the premises, and I'm like, but I have a booth and I'm signing for it. I was like,
Is that the first time you've been escorted off the premises?
no. And then, because after that point, like when people would book me to sign for them at conventions, I would have my security because they're like, she can't go to the bathroom by herself. She might fuck
She'd be causing problems. That should never happen with me, but I do have top flight security. You know what I'm saying? Dre, Mario, Gonzo, shout out.
Basically, I left them all, and I needed them.
I needed them.
Like, don't go suck that dick in the bathroom.
How is it to deal with life after porn? You had such a big, career in the industry. You did all kinds of accolades. Like, how is it now, like, transitioning back into the real world?
The hardest thing for me is the budget.
You said the budget.
Is like toning down the amount of money that you then got comfortable with being able to spend per month, and like slow down. Like, you cannot cop those new Gucci shoes, bitch. Like,
but if you buying them, it can.
Yeah, like back in the day, my excuse used to be like,
I never had
them,
like,
and I'm gonna like maybe click, and I never would wear my Gucci shoes on porn. But I was like, I'm gonna triple this investment. This is an investment. Like,
but you have all this cool stuff. Why don't you just resell it?
Oh no, now I'm all frugal, and no, I'm not about to be ever sucking dick for money again. So
no, but you have things in your fucking storage, bitch.
I know. I found a chick that's like my size that was one of my friends, where I'm like, okay, like take all this shit except for my shoes. Like, I can't let go
you
of my
don't
shoes.
take it. You sell it like a boutique.
It's so much
because
work.
Yeah, but bitch, it's like a job. It's like a real job. Like,
I already have a real job. I don't want to.
Okay, well, you could not do the other one and resell your own shit for at least a year. All the shit you have, bitch, for at least a year. I mean, and for good money, not for just to give it away because whatever. It's like, and things don't sell. You don't need to sell it, but you have it up there for certain things. Like, you should think about that because then you kept things for a reason. And some things you obviously keep because it's like, it is an investment. But those are also things too. It's like, there's good quality stuff. You can do really whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't play. So Meg the Stallion or Nicki Minaj?
Meg the Stallion, what you saying?
Tell me
you
why.
already know.
She just
asked me that for you guys.
Why.
She just already knew.
Tell me
it's
why,
Meg the
girl.
Stallion. For me, it's Meg the Stallion because, like, from the first song I listened to from her, she was talking about fuck that, eat my pussy, give me
all
money.
the shit you want to hear.
Everything, exactly. Everything I want to hear.
Anthem,
like
girl.
her energy. I was so surprised when I found out her age. I thought she was like our age because she's like just so mature and just upfront with it. Like how we be like, shut the fuck up. No, give me that money. No, okay, get the fuck out my face. So for me, it's Megan. Like, that's my spirit animal. Like, she's still
putting hands on your
that
knees.
Energy.
You putting your hands on your knees, girl.
Getting that money from them sponsors. So it's
So how you feel about the Tory situation?
Oh, I'm Team Megan. He's canceled.
Canceled for you?
Yeah. He don't care for me, but yeah, he's canceled for me.
So what do you think about the DaBaby controversy? There,
He's canceled too because I'm fucking Team Little Nas. You know what I'm saying? So
talk to me about your views on that. Like, what offended you? You think the most about what he had to say?
It was the HIV comment that was the most offensive to me because anytime when I hear someone like talk about, because people act like only gay and we're gonna say bisexual down low, man, add them in there too. Like, they're the only ones. Like, women don't have fucking HIV. And they say the only reason they do because they fucked the down low dude or something like that. But it was the AIDS thing for me. Because they make this whole fucking controversy like that all gay men have AIDS. And that shit. First I was fucking with him because he was like, oh, my fans are classy. My gay fans are classy. They not sucking dick like outside. They get in rooms. I'm like, yes, we get in rooms for sure. And then it went like, But
do you think it's sometimes, it's one of those things, it's like we say, as this society, whatever, we have freedom of speech, whatever. And I don't think that the context of how he said it and where it was said at was the right time to say anything. But I also think that people are allowed to have their own views. And he may ignorantly have said something and maybe not know that he'd offend somebody. But why should he also be allowed to just be canceled because of his,
it's talking? Because, like, with all that money and shit, like, that's an extra responsibility. For sure.
Now you have a platform, and that's the thing. Is why I say time and place of things. It's like it's sometimes you may think that way, and it may not. It's right or wrong or whatever, and it doesn't mean. But it's like sometimes when you freely express yourself, like you quote unquote are supposed to be able to have freedom of expression. When you're in those big, high, platforms of things, is why people start stripping away sponsorships and dealing with deals and things like that. It's because they don't really want to hear your opinion.
It's like. For me, I feel like that's like 100%. Like, I'm that person because I was that bitch on Twitter talking shit about the industry and all the shit, like about how they treat black women and how we have to work hard and don't really get shit. Like, I was in the industry before all these motherfucking black bitches, and AVN didn't put me in Hall of Fame. Like, I've been on the cover of motherfucking AVN magazine, currently. And I'm not in the AVN Hall of Fame. And I believe,
as you should be.
I believe
1,000. You know what I mean? Like for me, like I said, like one reason why we not that because you need to be in the Hall of Fame is why we're friends, but it's like you had such a business mindset and you were such a boss bitch when I first got in the industry, and seeing all those things was like such a big thing, and that you didn't see a lot of women at that time doing those things. Yeah. Directing, doing your own, certain things that you're doing because they didn't have either the money or the backing or whatever it is, you know what I mean? But you were one of the first people to do those things.
Yeah.
So it's like you take note of that.
Yeah, like I see it, like I don't give a fuck, but I see it. I'm just like, when I see other black girls and they're like, oh, AVN Hall of Famer, like how they hold that in their bio and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not a Hall of Famer because I was one of them bitches talking shit to AVN.
Do you think that AVN in its own is kind of racist?
Yeah, low key. I don't know. I said,
and that's a powerful thing to say. I myself have been called all kinds of things that
I even get asked questions for being your friend.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk on that. How do you think the segregation, and that's why do you think that AVN is that way? Because I feel like for myself, I'm roped into this whole situation of people assuming certain things. There are certain platforms that was already taking place before I even started in the industry. So it's like you get all this weight on your back. But clearly, I don't feel like in my heart and my soul or anything like that I'm a racist person by any means. No, you know what I mean? You're why do you feel like people think that about me?
I don't know. It's just how AVN how they portray us, because even for me, I was that interracial girl, so I was getting so much hate. What's that? I wish I can remember that motherfucking site. Black Girls on something, one of those urban fucking site blogs, the first popping before World Star or some shit, and they was motherfucking talking so much shit about how much interracial I do and how I don't like black dudes, and it was reversed from what you getting. It was the same shit, and I'm just
you mean how much white men you were having sex with?
So motherfuckers, black dudes are hitting me
hitting up, saying why are you fucking all these white dudes? Why are you you're being racist because of this?
Yeah, basically, you a sellout.
Yeah,
this is not.
And that's kind of where my point was. I didn't choose to be I chose to do porn. I didn't walk in knowingly what was going on, and especially at the time or whatever. It's just certain stigmas of going on. That doesn't mean that I chose to do anything. It was just what the business was, and it's not that glorifying anything. It was just how your agent tells you what to do at those times, and you're not knowing any different. I've never been in this business. I don't know anything other than what these people are telling you that are supposed to be the ones who are rightfully knowing what's supposed to go on in your industry.
Especially because we had some of the top agents in the industry. So basically, that's what it is. What she said, I was just doing what my agent was telling me that I needed to do when I got on set. Point blank. Period. It is what it is.
But I think that for me, it's one of those things that you know, it's hurtful to the point, which I get other people get in other situations and stigmas, whatever, where it's like you have to really be like cautious of certain things. But it's like I have, you know, my best friends, you know, my stepson, my, you know, people in my life that are prominent in my life are like, you know, are not white people, you know. But for me, it's like I don't need to glorify that because I know in my soul what it is. But it's also something that people talk about freely, openly about me, which is not the truth. But I feel like it's also defined like, oh, because if I fuck somebody into this, like, why is that the determination of what I choose to do from a racist standpoint? Like, you don't know me. Exactly. And that's the sad part. And that's like something that people don't like to talk about. But it's like, how is that right? Me, you know what I mean? Like, no, you know, I date African-American men. Mad. I've been with a lot of people, but I don't feel like I need to advertise that because to make it a whole known thing. Is I'm private regardless if it was African-American man or not. It's just who I am. For me, it's people are people. I don't care your color or anything like that. But I feel like, you know, even my friends, you know, as yourself too, is you get people telling you, well, she's racist. Oh, she's whatever. And I feel bad, but it's whatever. It's like, but I appreciate like yourself. It's like, you know, obviously that's not who I am, but you also have to defend me in those things. So that's why, like, as you as my friend is like, why do you think people, I mean, you knowing me, feel that I am that way?
And I think it is that way too, where they're even trying to like come through me to get a little response. Bit more. Exactly, from about you. So like a lot of people go back and forth with me when they be asking me like, so how are you friends with somebody who don't fuck black men? I don't even go back and forth with them and be like, actually, she does. Like, because
either way, it doesn't make it doesn't. Business. But either way, it does. I feel like it doesn't define the answer that they're looking for.
For me, because I'm like, you like the way that ass look, you like the way it clap on the dick, black, white, yellow, brown, blue, pink. It's still clapping the same way on the dick. So what the fuck do it matter? Like,
for sure. But I also, for myself, is like, I never want to make myself betrayed as a certain way, but I also feel like within the industry, it was already set in stone certain ways before. And, you know, the way that my you know, business and, you know, in the way that my career has gone is just the way that things have circumstantially have gone. And I've always wanted it to be in my own merit and do whatever. And at those times, I was already not shooting in the industry. I was in a relationship with someone who didn't want me to do a female or a male, regardless of their color or their race, where I respected that. And at that time, I was already out of the industry. And at this point, it's like, you know, I do my OnlyFans. I'm doing, you know, solo stuff, whatever. And I make great money and I feel comfortable, you know, talking to my fans at that point, at this level where it's at, where if you want to see me and do new stuff, I do a lot of great stuff that way. But again, I haven't gotten that opportunity, but I just feel like it's really upsetting to the point where people really think that narrative is really true, because I feel like it's few and far between.
No, seriously. Like it's annoying at a point, because if you did that, you would have been stuck like me, fucking doing all interracial. And I'm not gonna say like some girls that have done interracial and then they kind of get stuck in that genre where, you know, that's what it is. And to be stuck in one genre in porn fucking sucks. I don't give a fuck what a bitch say. Fucking sucks. You get stuck in that interracial shit, then you have to continuously book interracial scenes. And then after you do that, they're gonna fucking complain that you're fucking the same fucking dudes that they just asked you to fuck.
Can't make anybody happy.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Do you think cancel culture is real?
Who's cancel culture?
Cancel culture, like how, you know, society
how I just said, like cancel baby.
Well, yeah, like how basically, like how anything that people, it's like basically they'll cancel these people and that everything they're going on. Do you think it's a real situation?
Yeah, unfortunately, just because of the internet. Before I cancel, I go back and do a little bit more research and see like, well, wait, what happened with this situation? But a lot of people don't. If they see this on the internet, and then that means it's real. So, yeah, and unfortunately, the cancel culture is real, and the power of a hashtag is strong.
What would you say would be your top 5 celebrity fuck list?
That I've had sex with?
No, just that you want to have sex. I mean, if you want to tell us who you've had sex with, but by all means, we'll tell the truth. But I'm just saying, who's your top 5, if you could have it your way, 5 celebrities that you could or would have sex with?
Tiger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is this in any particular order? We just off the dome.
Yeah, this is just off
Here,
the
we'll
dome.
do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiger. Who's number 2? Trey Songz has to be one of them.
Yeah, because I just didn't want to make it known that I did. After all that thirst, I didn't get the dick. But yeah, Trey Songz.
So you still haven't had the dick?
No, he's number 1. Fuck that. Trey Songz is number 1. Tiger. What's weird?
3.
Is number 3 is fucking too short after hearing him on Private Talk.
Yes, Too Short. Do you hear that? Private Talk's getting some pussy.
I was like, I could probably fuck Too Short to sleep. Like, no.
Who's 4?
Private Talk. I'm having a brain fart because lately I've been thinking about porno dick.
Ooh, I mean, if that's a celebrity to you, you could rock with it.
Manuel's a celebrity.
Have you fucked his dick before?
Of course, I fuck Manuel.
I don't know. Like sometimes, people like miss each other in their like porn careers,
And me and Manuel, I feel like we're like, because we have the same birthday.
So that means you're sexual, like, like you have the same like sexual energetic levels, like magnet.
Yeah. Where?
It's one of those things, man. I feel like people back in the day would be like, well, director wise would be like, Manuel just like gets something in girls. He just gets it out of them. Like he just fucks it out of them.
Yeah. Even with the uncut.
For me, it wasn't like that. Like I had a great scene with him, but like I hadn't much other relationship with him because I was married and like my husband was married, like friends with his. Well, not only that, but like they were friends, so we did family things together. So like it would be with his kids and stuff. So it was like. The thought of him just like fucking me senseless just wasn't really like on the top of my head.
All the way.
But I've heard great stories from a lot of people. Like I'm not knocking it. It just wasn't
awesome,
for me.
bitches.
It just got awkward after a while. It just got awkward.
The baby was on my list
and then he ruined it for you?
Yeah, and that's what I was saying like about the internet. I was just like, it's too much. You know what I mean? Like I'm learning too much about people.
It's almost like you wish you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't really know about it.
Yeah, because I was like, damn, dude, why you being mad? People just want to take pictures with you. Like, what the fuck?
Can you tell me about the last like craziest like story that you had? Like you got naked in New York with me. I was dancing for New York and Sapphire. We had a like tour, like not a tour bus, but like kind of a tour bus.
The girl that I was on hard that night is somebody's baby mama that's near and dear to us.
Who?
That night I was on.
Who's the baby mama?
That motherfucking riding out all day. That I was on her tough that night.
Yeah, no, but I feel like there was 2 other girls. You were too. Like
no,
my other friend, Nigel's friend, you like scared her, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know. You lost your phone. Your phone was there, but it wasn't there. This bitch had 2 phones. She literally danced out of her clothes. She won't tell you the story the way she remembers it because she's a bitch don't remember it. She like danced literally out of your clothes and you were naked in the bus. Then you were like, nah, we're here. I can come out like this. I'm like, bitch, you're going to get arrested if you go in New York like this. Mind you, we're only walking into the hotel.
That's why I thought it was.
And I'm like, bitch, put your coat on. You don't have to put your clothes that are ripped because her ass was too fat that it did not fit in any of that shit. But yes, it happened. And then we get to the elevator. This is where it gets great. So then we get to the floor. And at this point, it's already late because New York Times are late. So the papers for the next day are already out. And she starts taking all the papers and throwing them everywhere where you can see. And then I got her into the room and the alarm clock went off. She put the fucking thing outside. Things got weird. And then actually Tricka was there with us too. Yep. He was not claiming his mother. He was upset about the whole situation. Kind of like he is now.
Exactly.
Unbothered. All right, private talk. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna get to Truth with Texas. We already get to know Miss Marie, but we're gonna know some questions. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. All right. We are back, private talk, and we are ready for my favorite part, Truth with Texas. So, Miss Marie Luv, we are going to play Truth with Texas. I know you know how to play. We've got 4 aces. Each suit is a different type of question, and we are going to get to know you a little bit more intimately. All right. Pick your first card. Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs is a kinky question.
Ooh, okay.
And I know you're a kinky
exactly.
bitch.
I'm like, I know I got to answer for that.
Okay. Describe something you'd hate to do for real, but find kinky to think about. Maybe something you masturbate to, but you don't really would ever do it in person.
Well, no, I would want to say like a DP.
You've never been DP'd in your life?
I have, but it's just like so much fucking work.
So you want to go back to it?
Yeah. That's something that, like in porn, is like, oh, DP. Try to get 2 dudes in real life. World.
So you want to have
the dude that fuck at Walmart, that work at Walmart, and the Barbara that I met, and try to get them to fuck you together.
So you a
literally
freako
at the same
freako.
time. Yeah.
Freako.
Everything that I've done on camera is shit that I fuck with. I done no shit for cap.
What type of porn turns you on?
Amateur. Okay.
Why? Because it's so raw and authentic?
Just like me. Yeah. It's raw, authentic, it's real. Like nobody is giving a fuck. Like they're like more caring about like the sexual energy and like not even focusing on the camera.
Have you ever been in an orgy?
Of course.
In your personal life? Not
I used to go to sex parties.
Before you were in the industry?
No, after. That's when I found out.
Why are you whispering? We want to know here at Private Talk, Marie. So you've gone to orgy parties after the industry. So you must have liked the sexual ambiance of multiple partners.
Yeah, I got into the industry because like I love like to have sex, that feeling of that orgasm. Like before I was even in porn, before I shot my first porn, I was fucking 18, no cap. I had sex with 4 dudes in one day because it was like, no.
How do you orchestrate that? Like you said, like
whack.
you're talking about having, you know.
Well, it was only 4 dudes. It's 24 hours in a day.
But you just talked about 2 from the fucking, that dude, whatever, being a problem. And you just said, oh, but it's only 4 dudes.
Oh, but what was one day? It was like, okay, an hour, this didn't work. Let me well, it wasn't even text back then. It was fucked up. I had to page a motherfucker on the beeper and shit. And then a couple of years later, I got to hit him on the Nextel chirp, like,
the Nextel chirp.
That's what I want to come back.
I'm dead. What's the most number of times you've masturbated?
Oh, shit.
You masturbating queen?
Yeah, basically.
What is it?
Yeah.
What's your number? 10, 20, 30, 100?
Until I passed the fuck out, basically. Oh, like done. Wake up like double homicide.
Have you ever had a sexual encounter in a crowded place?
Yeah. Well, no, because the elevator wasn't crowded. You mean like on a dance floor at the club?
Anywhere, yeah. That, a convention, a party.
Well, in the bathroom at the convention.
But it wasn't crowded when you were having
elevator. Sex. Oh, I have.
Where?
I have jerked the guy off during landing on the airplane.
Was he a stranger or your boyfriend?
Total stranger.
Was it like full out handy or like a blanket was over?
A blanket was over. And it was like super awesome because you know how like when you like hit the ground, the plane be like.
Who was next to y'all? They didn't look?
I was in the middle seat. I don't know.
You didn't care who was looking at the other place?
No.
Were they in the window or the aisle? I'm always intoxicated.
I'm always intoxicated on the flight. I hate people. I'm I have to be drunk to like function. So no, I was in the middle and he was on the aisle and I was drinking that dick. and we was like landing.
Did he come in your hand?
Yes, he did.
Did
and
you
then
put
I
it on
licked
the
it off.
Oh, you licked it.
Dirty whore.
Did you fucking
Don't
get his
even know
number
what I
after?
did. No, I didn't. Because I'm just like a real bitch. I'm going to ghost you in the moment.
I think that's great.
Like,
I mean, isn't that every guy's dream? But then he's probably thinking like, why didn't she ever ask me for
but
that
you're
number?
never going to want to wife me. Like, you're going to be like.
But were you really
can't
trying to
tell
have
the
someone
story.
wife you jerking you
No,
off in the fucking
exactly.
seat, bitch?
No, I wasn't.
You were trying to have a thrill of a time.
Exactly. That's why I just ghosted him up front. Like, this can't go anywhere.
You're like, look, I don't want your number. You're welcome for the handy. And have a
anything
good
after
day.
baggage claim, bro. You don't exist anymore.
Help me with my bags. You don't exist anymore. Good thing you don't fucking travel a lot, bitch.
I know it would be horrible. Horrible.
Turn that bitch over.
Ace of Diamonds.
Oh, spicy. Oh, shit. Making me drop shit.
Cause it's
Dang it, Marie. It's spicy.
spicy.
You better pass that blunt and stop not
It
sharing
kept
it.
going out.
Why are you talking on it like
Exactly.
a microphone? What's the most embarrassing moment you've ever had in a sexual encounter? Did you fart on someone? Did you shit on somebody? Did somebody do something to you?
It was. I think he got a body. It was one time when I forgot that I hadn't shaved.
Your lead up to these stories are great.
Where it was like, oh my God, some dick, and because I don't know for some reason why, like I love being natural. I couldn't wait to get hair to grow on my pussy when I was growing up. It was just like, oh, I'm a grown woman, I got hair. So when I'm not doing nothing, the pussy has hair, and I forgot. And because
I like how you said, I forgot.
because I was drunk, and I was just like, yeah, and he was like, whoa,
Wild.
yeah, that's what he said about the pussy hair.
What's something that's completely off limits in the bedroom? You're like, is there anything?
I'm trying.
You're like, I'm down. No man's ever sat on your face. That's like a out.
Oh, like ride my face, right? No, I don't want to be.
I like how you put the asshole and balls in your mouth. You're not right. You're not letting him ride it with you.
I'm slapping your chin.
You don't like that?
I've only. It was weird. I've only had that happen in porn, like where I got face raped with the asshole, and me as like it's recorded, so I'm trying to stay in character, and I'm like, and the cat, I'm like, oh my God, what?
It was a lot.
I was like, where did that come from? He's just like, oh, let's talk about Brian Pumper.
Brian Pumper. What'd you do to Brian Pumper? You ate his booty hole.
He was a
You
face raper.
You wore his fake chain.
Fuck no, I didn't want to itch. It turned green. He was a
Were they
face
fake?
raper.
Were they fake? I saw
Yeah.
the last that I heard about him is he was on the train trying to proposition girls to do like scenes or some shit like
That was like him
on
when
an
I
on
got
an
into
air
the
like an air
industry.
mattress and like
That
some
was
kind
it
of.
when I was in the industry.
You're like, what's changed?
Exactly. Because I couldn't figure out, like, because he would have some cute, young, bad bitches.
it out.
I got you.
He'd have cute bitches.
Cute, yeah, young, bad bitches. But, coming in the industry when you first, and Brian Pumper's name was really popular, and he...
Do you think he liked it in the booty hole?
Of course he did, because he wanted to fucking double. He was trying to fucking, at a scene that we were supposed to be DP in, this dude trying to double ain't on me, like rub his dick against
so
the neck
he
guys.
offered the double dick in the asshole.
Yeah, and I'm like, hold up.
Did you take 2 dicks in your asshole?
Oh. But Belladonna put her whole fucking hand like to here.
I
Like,
fisted somebody before.
but I love Belladonna, so I just feel like it was
She's a real G.
comfortable. Exactly. Like, and it was just yeah.
She's a G.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
All right, next card.
Hearts.
Romantic question.
Oh shit! I'm not
That bitch
romantic.
is
Let me
not
tell y'all right. Is she? That's my real friend. That's my best friend.
Oh, what's your favorite song to masturbate to? If you want to get in the mood for a cam show, if you feeling like yourself when you getting your makeup done.
These motherfuckers on OnlyFans and be like, yeah, it's this song by Trey Songz called Drugs.
Trey Songz comes up a lot. Trey, I know you watching. I know you a fan, Trey.
You're a fan, of course. Watching. I know you got like a couple of baby mamas now, but I'm still down to fuck you.
Lights on or lights off?
Both.
Booty shorts or thong?
Thong.
Dumbest thing you have ever done to get someone's attention?
Back to back, like comment, like DM, comment, like.
So you
DM,
thirst trapping in the comments.
basically.
Did it work?
Yeah. And then the beat.
Drop. Foreplay or sex?
Sex.
Last card is a spade, and it's a naughty question. Our favorite here at Private Talk. Oh, lube or spit?
Spit.
Spit or swallow?
Swallow.
Doggy or missionary?
Doggy.
Does size matter?
Nope.
Craziest booty call story?
Shit. Make me one. Well, one was, well, I'll make it quick. I was at the club with like 3 of my girlfriends, and somebody called me through to try to do a booty call, and I'm like, yo, I'm out. I'm having a girls' night. You know what I'm saying? And my girls was like, wait, what's going on? I'm like, yo, this dude, you know, he's trying to fuck or whatever. You know, turn around, and he's like, well, they like, he trying to fuck us all?
Orgy. Most men aren't ready for that.
Yeah, he was. We slept like.
Oh, y'all all came down? Nice.
Yeah.
I like your friends.
Yeah. we share. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Like, give the blessings to everyone.
Would you ever, or have you ever had sex with someone else while someone was sleeping in the same room?
Yeah.
Dirty, dirty bird.
Yeah.
Was it on the same bed?
No.
All right. Do you have any questions for your favorite big booty?
Ooh. When's the last time you had sex?
When's the last time I had sex? That is a private conversation. The last time I had sex, not soon enough. You know what I mean? The drought is not that great. It's one of those things that being a single lady and not knowing that like dating is really difficult because it's like hard to like find a real one
And like open up.
Yeah, because now it's like, you know, I've done porn, I've had all the sexual things, whatever, but like I'm stimulated sexually different ways. Like I have to really like someone, and nobody's really putting that effort out there. So I don't really have someone that's, you know.
Oh, I understand you.
You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things. But I'm open to finding a partner and, you know, whatever, and sharing those things, whatever. But, you know, until that time comes, we're here, Private Talk. We're here.
No, I understand you, Queen. I know your struggle.
Please tell us your social media, where we can follow you and keep up with you. My favorite. Bitch has to look at it because she's been deleted so many times.
Basically. So, okay, on Instagram. For right now, my main page is
Get it.
OG Marie Luv. Backup page on Instagram, OG Marie Luv. Number 2, not spelled out 2. Then my Twitter, which people telling me that I need to do function on there because they don't have like
so many restrictions.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can show like naked stuff. They ain't mad at you.
Yeah. So Twitter is Marie Luv. OnlyFans is Marie Luv. And like all you hoes know that we have to get model releases from these dicks that we sucking on OnlyFans because I had to delete like money, literally. Because I didn't get a model release from this nigga and he refused because his dick didn't work. So make sure they dick work and make sure you get that model release before you try to, am I done? Stalkers. Make sure you get a model release and make sure that dick work before you try to shoot for OnlyFans.
That's right. That's why I don't shoot with dicks.
No, don't do
I
it.
don't want to depend on them working.
It's
but you
annoying.
know what? I have a lot of great things on my OnlyFans. But I love that you came here. You're a real one. I love you so much for coming and taking your time and being here in LA. I know that you're not here very long, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much for telling us all your tea. And you better fucking go and follow her and support my favorite. And until next time.